All right, mic check. Mic check. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's see here. Up a little bit. There we go. All right, there we go. All righty. What's up now? What's happening? What is going on, people? Hit that like button as you come in. Hit the share button. Then go ahead and share it. As I said, YouTube is got about 2 weeks left, 2 or 3 weeks left. I'll be switching primarily over to OBS. And I'll be doing some upload streams to the Black Avenger. Let's see here. I left a, let's see here. Let me go to my description here. I left a, so I've got 3 things there in the description that are blue, that are links. The Black Avenger TV, go ahead and sub to that. That's my channel on Black Avenger TV. So go ahead and make sure you all sub and hit that, and yeah, go ahead and throw a little money on the Black Avenger, because that man took out 30 large so that people could keep on streaming and get off of this YouTube and stuff like that. So that's one place I'm going there. I've also got a TrueTube channel. And I'll still be at OBS. I mean, I'm still gonna the Black Avenger. I actually talked to him. So shout out to Obsidian. I talked to him briefly on a Sunday and asked him about gaming, and he said he would allow it. So right now I'm the only one that's posting gaming uploads. So that's so the Mass Effect video I just posted, the one that I did for like an hour and a half or something like that, give or take an hour and 20 minutes. I've got it posted all the way up over there. I've also got a TrueTube channel. So One Stop did stop in here, and he put down that you could stream on TrueTube, and now I can't find the link that tells me that. So I could be classified as entertainment. Yeah, are you talking about on YouTube? Yeah, well, I'm still going to be doing game streams from like PlayStation to YouTube and still doing things like that. But podcasting is going away, not unless I learn how to use the YouTube webcam, which they say it's easy, but I'm still waiting for a tutorial on that. And I'll just be streaming through OBS like I did the other day on Competitive. I'm upgrading or updating the OBS channel. I'm going to have a scroll on the screen, like a shout out to Ryan to BitCloud, like he had the other day. So yeah. Well, this is just a quick PORCHLyTE podcast. I mean, I'm not going to be here super long. So like I said, a half hour to 45 minutes, and you know, I'm going to bed. I'm tired. So I'm tired. I worked Saturday and Sunday. It feels weird being home, and I got a whole bunch of stuff to get caught up on. All right. No, I'm just sipping. I am sipping on my last soda. I'm doing this keto diet starting tomorrow. So this is my last soda. Cherry Coke. Woo. So you hit that like button. But we'll start with yeah. So Black Avenger TV, again, that's where I'll be starting to post a lot of videos to. When I get done doing this, I will post. I'm going to attempt to post this over there. I've got to learn how to save it and create a playlist and stuff like that, and save the video and then upload it to somewhere else, which that's what I'm going to be doing. But yeah. That is the plan. Oh, what's up, Triple J? How you doing? Or is it Triple JJJ? You heard State of Play is coming? Okay. Yeah, Teraflop Tequila. So yeah, I won't be here long on this one. I'll mow down the topics. But Black Avenger TV, again, I will be posting things religiously. What's up, Lincoln Clay? Certainly hope you're feeling better, brother. Certainly hope you're feeling good. Check out Lincoln Clay over there. Gears 5. I didn't know they had gameplay out. Yeah, I'm hearing some things about it that it doesn't sound too good, but I'm getting Gears 5. I'm day one on that, so I've got all the Gears games. So, excuse me. So I'm excited about Gears. But no, and I played Mass Effect, and the PC version of Mass Effect is just flat better than the console version. It is flat better. So yeah, Lincoln, I'm glad you're doing well. Also, a shout out to oh man, let me give a big shout out here. See, where AMD got a GPU out that is taking on the 2070 and the 2070 Super. So all right, Mighty Spartan God. Well, what podcast were you on today? Because I was at work. I was at work all day today, 7 a to 7:30 p. Busy, busy, busy. Busy, busy, busy. But yeah, so go check that out over there, Black Avenger TV. This is Black Avenger TV, BlackAvenger.tv is what I've got it as. So but go check that out. What's up, Andre 6K? People hit that like button, and if you like the podcast, hit that $1 super chat button and throw a little love the brothers' way this Sunday night as the church has got to pass the plate around. So I work in the medical field, so I did a 12-hour shift today. Man, it kicked my ass. So Saturday and Sunday, I literally came home Saturday, which was yesterday, and took a shower, baked a piece of chicken, and I went straight to sleep and had to get back up again. But I am off tomorrow, and I am sleeping in. What's up, Levon Kaysen? How you doing, young man? How you doing? So Ryan, Spartan, Jez, and Jemiah. Who is Jez? So are you talking about, were you on a Sick Humors podcast earlier? So no, don't do I've not worked in surgery since 2009. Oh, from Grind My Gears. Oh, yeah, he's a cool dude. Yeah, Jez from Grind My Gears. All right, the real Jez. All right, not the fake Jez. Yeah, I said, hey, that stream was ending when I was on my lunch. But I was. He started that podcast at what, 9 a.m., something like that, 9 a.m. Eastern time, 10 a.m. Eastern. I was there for the debate too, because AMD laid the smackdown on the video today again. So. Yeah. So, but yeah, go check out Black Avenger TV. That's where I'll be posting a lot of the gaming content. Starting probably tomorrow. I'm gonna start doing a lot of uploads tomorrow. So let's move to the Uncharted movie. For all you all who don't know, Sony has cast Tom Holland as Nathan Drake. For what it's worth, that's what they're doing. And it is not, this comes from comicbook.com. It is not going to follow it's not going to follow the movies or the games. The Tom Holland's Uncharted movie won't copy the PlayStation game. So this came out July 7, 2019. Came out, I believe, this evening, today the 7th. So just for people to know, this is a good one, but Sony is moving ahead, full steam ahead with this movie, and which I can't believe they're doing, but nevertheless they're doing. And so The director of Uncharted, Dan Trachtenberger, isn't going to copy the popular PlayStation series in his new Uncharted movie, starring a younger Nathan Drake portrayed by Tom Holland. Now, I tried to talk about this a few months ago on PORCHLyTE's podcast, but everybody was making fun of me. But here it is. It's been green-lit. So pretty much Tom Holland got done with Spider-Man. I think he's taking 6 weeks off. And you know, to help with promotion and things like that. And now he's on to this one. He's on to the Uncharted movie, which Sony is trying to. Sony again has a studio led by Sean Layton that's looking at all the Sony games, trying to convert them to movies. So this is one of the first ones they thought of. So do you all plan on getting this? And for all you all who don't know, if you like 10 Cloverfield Lane, I thoroughly enjoyed 10 Cloverfield Lane. It was like a Hitchcockian type movie. I like Alfred Hitchcock's movies because they're heavy on story and not on jump scares and stuff like that. So, but yeah, so Sony and Naughty Dog, this is it's supposed to be released next year on December 18th, and I for one cannot find. I'm not going to go watch this. I gotta feel this is going to be trash, straight trash. But Tom Holland is Sony's main. Tom Holland is Sony's main actor at this point. He's their most bankable star. So, but again, I plan on not going to watch this. So the movie is going. Yeah, I mean, I won't go see it. I mean, if I don't plan on going to go see that movie, I wish it nothing but the best of luck. I wish it nothing but the best of luck. I'm not going to dog it out, but I think I'm not going to go watch it. So if you guys go see this next year, 2018, I'm sorry, December 18th, 2020, go check it out. It looks like it's going to coincide with the release of the PlayStation 5. Very good chance. So there you go. KIOP 901 throwing it on you. The XT is closer to GTX 1080 Ti, Radeon 7, and 2070. There you go. There you go, brother. So, you know, it is closer to 1080 Ti. So, but with that said, it's not the end of the world. You can still go out and buy a 1080 Ti and pay $1,000 for it or something like that. But the 5700 XT, I got to look into that. I mean, I got to really look into that. So, you know, but we'll have to wait and see. But again, the Uncharted movie is green lit. They're going to start filming it in the fall of this year. They're going to start filming in the fall of this year. So I certainly I can't do it. I can't do it. Video game movies are usually trash. I'm talking garbage. Sorry. So any questions about the Uncharted movie that's not going to follow the video games? So I don't know if that's good or bad. I'm not here to say either one is good, but I'm not going to go watch it. I think it's going to be trash. So, like I said, people hit that like button, you know, share it as you can. So, AMD hardware. Well, again, AMD came out and scored big today. So, oh, that Street Fighter, yeah, that's a joke. Street Fighter, one of the worst movies I've ever seen in my life. I mean, I actually walked out of the theater. Come on now. All right, so we'll move to the Spider-Man Far From Home. I'll talk about a few of the Easter eggs that are in it because I know a lot of people have not gone to see it yet. First things first, it made $185 million. It had a long release, okay? It came out Tuesday. So you had Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and they counted today. So it had 6 days. So that's huge. And I think it's already made over $350 million worldwide. So the movie has done well. It's a financial smash. I thought it was a solid 8 movie. I enjoyed it. They had a ton of Easter eggs in it. If you've played the video game, there is these are just Easter eggs. I'm not going to tell you where they pop up in the movie or spoil the movie. The Easter eggs that I spotted that if you played the Spider-Man video game is Aunt May receives a check at a place. It receives a check at a dinner place that's actually Feast, and Feast is the place where Peter Parker and Aunt May were volunteering time at in the video game. At one point, Mysterio plays Mysterio, who was played extremely well by Jake Gyllenhaal. Just my God, I mean, he's a fantastic actor. Does a hallucinogenic type of thing to Peter Parker, very similar to the way Mr. Negative did to Peter Parker in the video game, the PS4 Spider-Man video game. Also, the crane that you have to try to stop in the Spider-Man PS4 video game, it's the exact same crane that is used in the Illusion. Okay, a lot of people didn't pick up on that. So that is the ones that I spotted that had to do with the video game. The other big Easter egg that Sony threw in there, a big shout out to Sony for this, is Kamala Khan, who is Miss Marvel, not Captain Marvel, who is Miss Marvel, was in Peter Parker's class. Okay, she had a madraza on, but she's there. And that was huge. That's a huge Easter egg, and a lot of people have not caught yet. So yeah, but you all go check that out. Again, it's a 1440p card. I mean, again, what AMD is doing, is they are cutting NVIDIA off. They're going to force NVIDIA to only do 4K. And most people are not doing 4K gaming. Most are not. So what AMD is doing is selling you cheaper hardware to do 1440p. And that's where they're going to kick NVIDIA in the balls. So they got to get Carnage and Spider-Man. Well, remember, Carnage is going to be in the Venom universe. If you watch the Venom movie, at the end, that's why he's going to be played by Woody Harrelson. That's why Woody Harrelson's character said, I can't wait to get out of here. When I do, it's going to be Carnage. So just so people know, all right, just so people know, that was Miss Marvel, Kamala Khan. They don't say her name. They don't name drop the name, but Sony did put her in there. And I give Sony a lot of credit for that Easter egg. So force you to do 4K. Well, they're not forcing you. They're pretty much saying, okay, here's a graphics card for No Russian. AMD is saying their new graphics cards give you the same type of delivery as the 2060 and 2070. Okay, and we're going to do it cheaper. We're going to give you the same type of performance. Okay, that's what you got to remember. We're going to give you like performance with a cheaper price. Whereas that, yes, NVIDIA, when it comes to 4K, the 2080 and all that kind of stuff, nobody's going to compete with that. But then most people are not going out there. Shout out to J-Dub City. He's one of the only people, he's the only person I know that went out and bought a 2080 or 2080 Ti, whatever it's called. He's the only person that I know that bought one. And I know other people bought them, but he's the only person that I know on social media that I follow and follows me that went out and bought one. So, So it is what it is. The Radeon 7 is an interesting card too. It's just power hungry. Just power hungry. But that's it for the for Spider-Man Far From Home. Again, very successful Sony movie. Whether you like it or not, it's made a shit ton of money. And like I said, Marvel, I don't know what Warner Brothers with DC is going to do. They can't compete with them. But shout out to Marvel for another hit. Another hit movie. I enjoyed it. Ate some cold chicken, chipotle chicken and fries. It didn't give me no ketchup. They gave me nothing to dip the chipotle things in. They didn't bring my damn tab until the end of the movie. I mean, they go on and on and on. So Why you still playing with that old 2080 Ti? You're doing. Oh, I didn't know you had a 6080. Yeah, I didn't know that was out there. So, oh, Paul G, like I said, it's all opinions. It's not the end of the world. I enjoyed it. If you didn't, I understand. So, not the end of the world. So, it's a good Spider-Man movie. I gave it a solid 8. I thought it was very well done. It's happening after the attack on Earth with Thanos. People have returned. They call it the blip. I don't want to give too much of it away because a lot of people still haven't seen it yet. So, but it's happening after the Avengers movie, and it's better than the first Spider-Man. But that's what you got to ask yourself: was it better than Homecoming? Yes. Okay. Was it better than Ant-Man and the Wasp? Yes. Okay. It was better than those movies. So, so Spider-Man was a huge troll. No, it was good. It was a good movie. So it wasn't. I mean, again, it's a. I enjoyed it. I certainly hope the same director comes back and does his third one. Huge Easter eggs in it. I don't want to give them all away. I'm just trying to give the ones out that I saw that pertain to the video game. Let me make that clear. The video game. I'm not gonna do a spoiler review of the movie till probably next Sunday. But when it comes to the video game, there were some things that they had in the video game that they also had in the movie. So shout out to Insomniac. Just like I said, huge Easter eggs. So shout out to your Uncompetitive. Again, thanks Uncompetitive for that donation the other day. Definitely do appreciate that. So definitely Uncompetitive. On that scroll line tomorrow, he will be one of the. He's going to be the first one up there on that scroll line. So somebody. He'll be up there for the duration of that podcast. So blood clot Insomniac. Again, yeah, I go. Like I said, the movie was enjoyable, huge Easter egg. So I'll move on here for the next 10 minutes. I'll talk about the console war ending. All right, so I get off work today, and of course I get home and I start listening to the phone because there's like a gazillion messages, and I listened to Crap Gamers upload today. And in the first 5 minutes of his podcast, and I agree with him, the console war is over. It's now about check out Core Tech Hardware Unboxing. I mean, I'm jealous of people like that. How do they get that stuff so fast? I mean, I'm sitting up here trying to figure out if I can afford Tree Fitty, and I think I have to get another motherboard, and I'm gonna have to get a different CPU. So there goes my Xbox Scarlet right there. But Crap Gamer, I agree with him. And the console war is over, and it's about content. So it's the content war at this point. And I think you have a group of people. Look, I'm just going to say their names. They got to be said. Look, Next Gen 720, Crap Gamer. Major Xbox podcast. People have said it's over. So if they're saying it's over, there is a group of people online. I don't know if you've noticed this. They are celebrating Microsoft not letting them own shit. So what do I mean by that? They're celebrating DRM. And I said, do you guys realize that the same thing you guys rallied and railed against in 2013, you're now championing, and it's like the hypocrisy is just sickening. So, so you found the Chinatown near the Brooklyn Bridge and Spider-Man. Yeah, well, again, that's where the stuff was in New York is pretty daggone accurate to the video game. Remember, they actually scanned it. So remember, I told you guys that when the console war ended, there were going to be podcasts struggling. And one major Xbox podcaster, his Xbox podcast is, according to him, it's dead. It's dead. And again, I'm not going to say who it is. I'm not going to give you a hint, but he was an Xbox podcaster, and he said his podcast was done. So, and that's one of, I think, 3 or 4. There's other Xbox podcasters. If you look at their analytical numbers over the last 3 weeks, their analytical numbers are down, and it's going to keep getting that way. I predict at least 2 more Xbox centric podcasts are going to end because there's nothing left to talk about. No, Triple J, it wasn't him. The building, New York, Spider-Man street suit with the open Oscorp. Again, they actually photoshopped Oscorp up there on some of the early reviews, and then they took it out as a surprise. So, but we'll have to wait and see. There is no other war coming. 901. It's over. And I'm going by a lot of the Xbox gamers that they would say they were influencers. I'm not worried about what the PlayStation community says anymore, because if they can't accept winning, there's nothing to be done for them. But Digital Foundry weeks ago said that the T-flop war is over. They said that. They said it's going to be a war on performance. The next fight is performance. And if both consoles are doing ray tracing, if both consoles are doing 4K 60, and even Crap Gamer said this. So is Crap Gamer smarter than these guys in the PlayStation community? Is he smarter? Okay, because if he is saying it, and Next Gen 720 is saying it, and Sick Humor is saying it, and I am saying it, and J-Dub City is saying it, are all of us lying all of a sudden? That we just wake up and say, hey, we're going to start saying this is over. I'm talking about major Xbox influencers, again, if you want to call them that, are saying it's over and done with. The chats are full of people, comment sections are full of people saying that they are not buying another Xbox. Okay, Phil Spencer has said, you don't need an Xbox to play their games. I mean, that's something Phil Spencer has said. So it's over. This is why a lot of these podcasts are struggling for content. I've been talking about movies and things like that for over a year and a half. So what I'm doing right now is natural for me. They're struggling. They're going to keep struggling. So they're putting posts out like, there's not a lot of gaming news. I'm like, are you kidding me? We just had E3. You had a major title with Smash Brothers and Mario Builder or whatever it was called. It just dropped on Nintendo. Judgment just dropped on PlayStation 4. So there's plenty to talk about on PlayStation 4. So I don't know what you're talking about. And I don't know what you're talking about Nintendo-wise. They got plenty to talk about. So it's the Xbox. It's the Xbox doesn't have anything to talk about except the lack of what they offer people, and it's not on us to try to fish the stories out of the water for them. And so you're seeing, that's what I'm saying. You're seeing the end. It is over. So I mean, good grief, Crap Gamer said today that he's moving more into to be neutral now. I mean, I can't believe he said that. I mean, Crap Gamer said that. I'm moving more to be neutral. I've quashed all my beefs, and I'd rather talk to people about it than be going back and forth in a negative way. I mean, it's like, good grief. I mean, again, so if you're going to blame him for the dysfunction and for going into echo chambers, fair enough. But the dude is admitting it now, so now it's up to you to move on. I agree, it has been over since 2015, but it's been over for us, not for them. It's over for them now. Again, there's people, at least on Twitter, who are talking about how how Game Pass is great. And I'm like, well, how is it great It doesn't allow you to own the content. This guy literally said you never own the content to anything. You still have to put your disc in and you have to download different things from the game. You just want to say, I mean, you want to like, are you kidding me? Is it come to this? Their argument now is Xbox has Game Pass and therefore I have access to over 100 games, including games that are trash. All right, that's their argument at this point. It's crazy, man. So it's kind of like, you know, that's why I put up. That's why I put up. It's just time for them to kneel before Zod. So, well, yeah, Andrew. Again, that's fine, and I hope everything's okay. But it is what it is. It is what it is. I certainly hope everything's okay for him. It's not a matter of him lied. I mean, fine, he lied. I mean, he lied. But and I'm here saying, yeah, he lied. But at the end of the day, dude ain't doing what he used to do no more. You know, that's not him. And look, he said it himself. And he's much more just going to be in the middle now. Now, I don't know if that's going to work. I'm not saying to throw money on him. I'm not saying to do that. I'm saying if he is saying that it's over, maybe the guys in the PlayStation community need to look at themselves. I mean, this is over. Okay, this is over. I mean, so it's like, okay, look, if Xbox drops another console and they keep the same GPU as in the X, and then they drop that 7 nanometer Zen 2 processor CPU into that, they're going to have a pretty beast console. They can have all their games be 1440p 60, all of them. They can just be like, oh yeah, you're going to play 1440p 60, we got a console for you. That's going to be awful enticing, people, just so you know. So, Oh yeah, that cherry Coke and whiskey is good. Well, Paul G, he probably is. I mean, but it's over with. So, you know, I'm simply trying to get you all to move on past it. The console war is over. Your next gen consoles. I mean, did you see the Xbox One sales? I mean, they are abysmal. They are abysmal. And look, I can't blame. Look, I blame the fans of the Xbox because when Xbox launched, it did have a bunch of games, different games for different people. They had a driving game and Forza. They had a Kojima game and Metal Gear. That was a Kojima game. Yes, I know it was only 3/5 done, but it was a Kojima game nonetheless. They had Titanfall on there. They had Rise, Son of Rome. My point to you is that I've named 4 games that are nothing alike, and people did not go buy the game. They didn't go buy the games, and that's not Phil Spencer's fault because they put the games out. Okay, it is the fault of the fans who didn't support the game. They decided that sitting in an echo chamber and telling people how good Xbox was more important than buying the daggone games. And that's just reality. So, well, Triple J, yeah, that's bad. That's not a good number. I mean, if it's true, that's a bad number. That's an abysmal number. And people can say, well, the generation's ending and people aren't going out and buying it. Okay, fine, fair enough. It's still a bad number. That doesn't change the fact it's a bad number. What's up, Jemiah Dixon? But so it is the end of the console war. It is over. It actually ended, and I can't remember, was it 2014 or 2015 when Xbox claimed they had the greatest lineup in gaming history or something like that. I don't know if you guys remember. What's up, the Hulk? I don't know if you all remember when that happened, 2014, 2015, when that happened and Sony buried them, even though they said they had the greatest lineup in gaming history. That was the end of the console war. Because after that, Microsoft changed their strategy. After Sony defeated, and was that like when Sony had the Star Wars thing? I can't remember what it was. Now, what's this RC great? Microsoft replaced the Jaguar seat with the Ryzen X1S and gained that performance. What's it? What will be done for all the Xbox that maintain the original Xbox One? Well, like I said, this will be a different Xbox. And again, if I'm understanding the Zen CPU correctly, that should have the Xbox games doing 1440p 60 at high graphics settings on all their games, all of them. So they will be able to compete with the Google Stadia device in the sense that they have a local console that can do 60 frames a second. So, well, again, I can't. You're right. They did say that, but Phil said greatest lineup nonsense. But didn't they have a marketing campaign called the greatest lineup in Xbox history? I just can't remember if that was 2014 or 2015. That's right, Impatient Fire. I got it from Fuck Nigga University. Okay. So 14. It does not suck, Andrew. I don't know what to tell you. So, I mean, if you have, and anybody will tell you that if you have a 4K TV and your output is 1440p, you're getting 1440p native, and then you're getting an upscale to 4K picture. There's nothing wrong with that. So that's right. I went to Trump University for undergrad. Donald Trump, greatest president in the United States history. So he don't care. That dude got a spanking from a Playboy model with a Newsweek magazine or Time magazine. She had him take his pants down, and then she spanked him with a magazine, and then he turned around and went raw. And that's what men do. That's why we put a man in the White House. So, all right, what was the greatest lineup in Xbox history then? Was that 14 or 15? I have to look that up here. I mean, they actually had a campaign, and it was like the greatest lineup in Xbox history or something like that. Okay, the greatest lineup in Xbox game history. I'm just trying. I gotta find it now. It was like a let's see. It was 2015. Yeah, it was 2015. Yeah. Oh my goodness gracious! Yeah, the greatest lineup in history. Yeah, I knew it was something like that. So, but all right. So that lineup lost to Sony's PlayStation, and that was it. So it was over. So while eating a Trump steak, yeah, Trump steak, baby. The Trump is the man. People gotta remember that when you go vote next year. You vote for a man that has unprotected sex with different women, or you can vote for whoever is up on the other side. So I'm voting for the person that goes raw. I mean, that's just me. So, but yeah, because that's what I would be doing. 2000. I found it. I found it. That was their moniker, and it didn't work out for them. So that was the actual end of the console war. At that point, it ended. They had to go a different direction. They are where they are right now. And again, I don't have a problem with it. So, but guys, that was it for this one. I am actually going to turn in and go to bed. I am tired. I am sleepy. I can feel it coming on. So, but I appreciate you all showing up. Again, go check out that Spider-Man movie. Even if it's a matinee, go enjoy it. It was fun. The Uncharted movie is greenlit with Tom Holland. So they're going to do their own thing. The console war is over. The console war is over. And yeah, Black Avenger TV, go check that out. Guys, go, that's the link to my channel. Go sub to my channel, and I'll be uploading more stuff for you guys over there, okay? You all have a good evening. You all stay blessed and keep it gaming. Peace out.